forward, 6'7", number 44, Patrick Williams. A 6'6" guard, number 2, Lonzo Ball. A 6'10" center, number 9, Nikola Vucevic. At guard, 6'6", number 8, Zach LaVine. At the small forward position, at 6'6", number 11, DeMar DeRozan. The head coach of your home team. This is your Chicago Bulls.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. TA will join us tonight on the sideline. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Beasley on the wing along with Middleton. Lopez is the pivot with Giannis to his side. And it's Lillard in at the point guard. And for the Bulls, star pair of LaVine and DeRozan are your wingmen. Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. And it's Ball in at the point. A look at Chicago. A do-or-die situation to retain their playoff position.
Kept after battling all season to make that top 8. Something that in the past assured you of a playoff spot. Now they find themselves in a win-or-go-home game for that 8th seed. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Ball finds LaVine. Takes the three. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
And so LaVine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. That shot off.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Back to Lillard. 6 to shoot. And Vucevic pulls it down. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, I tell you, DeRozan puts so much pressure on the defense, he practically forces guys to foul him.
At the line.
And he makes both free throws. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Over to the wing. Lillard scanning the floor. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And one of the most prolific three-point marksmen in league history. Logo Lillard has unlimited range.
And they're able to recover. The Milwaukee Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against Brooklyn. To the middle. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Vucevic. So 2022-23 was a tough year for Chris Middleton, dealing with a series of injuries.
But you know, Kevin, I thought he quickly found his form again upon his return, and I think that speaks to his character and work ethic.
Knocks down the 3 ball. Bulls trail by 4. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Chicago making some changes. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Alex Caruso comes in for LaVine. And it's Kobe White in for Lonzo Ball. DeRozan finds Drummond. And he uses the glass on the layup.
DeRozan putting on a passing clinic. Great vision.
Lillard, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Lets it go from deep. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back. trying to carry them to the W.
White, good.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. It's a three-point game. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over to the left wing. Lillard from outside. Nailed from three-point land.
For three.
Lillard's got 15.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there. How about the superb anticipation from Drummond, sensing the opportunity to go for the alley-oop and then converting in style.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
He's perfect from the line this time.
He's a nightly triple-double threat, and I think Giannis is the most unguardable player in the game.
DeRozan's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Bucks lead by 6. And we'll get going after this from... And we welcome you back to the second quarter of this exciting play-in game. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. Star pair of Levine and DeRozan are your wingmen. And it's White in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Here's DeRozan. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Shot clock at 5. Levine, that's good.
But, you know, this is the thing. When Levine's in rhythm, the shooting motion looks pure and effortless.
Middleton against DeRozan, and Middleton kicks to Beasley. Lillard from outside, and Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Levine.
And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Lillard from outside. Lillard again missing. Bulls trail by 5. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
At 6'6", DeRozan can fly with the best of them.
White dishes to Levine. Williams with a clean look, and that comes off the assist by Levine.
From Zach Levine.
Milwaukee with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And, you know, Giannis gets to the basket in a nanosecond. He feels like nobody can stop him.
1:35 left here in the second. Fires from the wing. Milwaukee with the rebound.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Lillard from outside. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
He's just an electric factory. Lillard is such an amazing athlete.
Shot on the wing. It's hauled in by Giannis. Milwaukee leading by 6. And it's Lillard missing. Levine against Middleton. And the jam by Levine.
What a nice move by Levine. Tremendous handle. Gets him anywhere he needs to go. And then he does the rest of the work from there.
Beasley kicks to Lillard for the three, and another three for Milwaukee.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Fades. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from DeMar DeRozan.
He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
Beasley kicks to Lillard. There's the three. The shot that time, not on target. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Bucks. He witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, just I think when we're getting the ball inside around the basket, at times we got to go up a little bit stronger and play through the contact and go to the rim.
Tough sledding in there, but you got to get there. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. SRO. Damian Lillard has been having a big night. He ended up with 24 points and 1 assist. When does this come? And that wraps up the halftime show.
Hi, everyone. Glad to have you back for third quarter action of the play-in game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Lopez is the pivot with Giannis to his side. Beasley on the wing along with Middleton. And it's Lillard in at the 1 spot. Levine for 3, off the mark, only his second miss in 7 attempts.
And when you talk about Giannis's defense, he really has some unique attributes.
Boy, does he ever, Greg. I mean, you think about his length, his athleticism, his agility. He's a guy who can defend the ball and the screener almost at the same time because of that great length. So offenses sometimes go away from him in the pick and roll, which allows him to kind of play free safety on that back line as a rim protector.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. It's his first trip to the line.
First personal foul.
First one falls for. Drummond's checked in for Chicago. Dosumu comes in for Zach LaVine. Both shots good from the stripe.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Three-pointer, Lillard. It's Drummond with the rebound.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Ball finds Williams. Back to Ball for the tie. And another miss by Chicago.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And how about the power of Antetokounmpo? Dynamite whenever he takes it to the rim.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
2 minutes.
Bobbed up there for Drummond. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Giannis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
Bulls making a switch here. Caruso's checked in, and the second free throw, good. Bulls trail by 4, and the Bulls call timeout here.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Chicago lovable. Make some noise one more time.
From the stripe, and DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist from Ball. 12 points for DeMar DeRozan.
From Lonzo Ball.
Lillard up top. He's covered by Ball. Close the alley-oop. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Trailing by 2.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Lillard from deep three-point land, and again the Bucks miss.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And it's in there.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard it.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Milwaukee on top, up by 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And we're back. A lot on the line for this play-in game with 1 quarter left to go. Ball and Levine are the guard set. DeRozan out there with Vucevic, and it's Caruso in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
They call him the lone mid-ranger. That's DeRozan's bread and butter.
Caruso against Middleton. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Beasley. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
When defending Beasley, you've got to get up on him. I mean, he's lethal as a catch-and-shoot guy.
Here's DeRozan. Milwaukee with the rebound. Middleton on the wing, guarded by Levine. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Three-pointer, Lillard. Caruso grabs the miss.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Ball against Lillard. Shoots over Ball. And that one's good. Lillard. And now a 7-point Milwaukee lead.
You won't find too many players with a better understanding of the pick and roll than Lillard. He runs that set to a T. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Patrick Williams, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. The Bulls shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances. You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Vucevic against Lopez. Lillard outside. It's good from long range. Lillard's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bucks.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
You know, from the jump, he was on a mission. You could see it. It was clear. Going after hoops, no matter what the defense tried, they had a tough time stopping him. I think he could have predicted early on we'd be talking about him right here and right now. That's how good he's been.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. They said to the team, I know you guys are tired, but let's end this game strong. Let's get the win. Big last stretch here, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Ball, the bounce pass. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from DeMar DeRozan.
Well, DeRozan really has a gift for scoring. Buckets just seem to find him.
Beasley kicks to Lillard. There's the triple, and another three for Milwaukee.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Alex Caruso comes in for Williams. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Levine. And it's Kobe White in for Lonzo Ball. And that one's good, Lillard.
3 points.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game call. Here's Giannis. That shot is off. Nice D from DeRozan. Here's White. The Bulls with another miss. Here's Lillard. It drops.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And they did it. Big win for the Milwaukee Bucks. Things were looking a little uneven after they dropped their first play-in game, but ultimately, they were able to punch their ticket to the playoffs.
And they might be disappointed being the 8th seed instead of the 7th, but right now they should be relieved that their season is still alive.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Giannis, you have said in the past you have even more untapped potential. So how did you put your fingerprints on this game?
I'm just here to do whatever it takes to help my team win. Did a great job executing, moving the ball. And this is what we do. This is what we do. We play together, and whatever we do, hopefully we can get a win at the end of the day.
Well, it certainly turned into a win tonight, man. Thanks. Back to you guys.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap this one up. No shortage of excitement here in the play-in tournament. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports.